सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धि श्री महादेव शम्भो
Om. Say it with us. Om. Dedicated to birds. My God. The crow. The raven. I have a special guest. Yes.
करचरणकृतं वाक्कायजं कर्मजं वा
All right, that's the ultimate healer, Shiva, Dhyana mantra, powerful Shiva mantra to remove negative energy. Mahashivratri, chant 3 hours, the Mahakatha meditation mantra YouTube channel, Mahakatha. Sounds like Hiawatha and Native Americans. Native Americans love birds, especially the crow. So I'm a little emotional. I was going to work today, and on my way to work, I looked to the grass. I saw a black body, and I said to myself, oh my God, don't tell me. And I said, sure enough, it was a crow. I believe it was hit by a car, for sure. The way I think it was flying low and got nipped, and it just, I'm so glad that I came across it, because how many people would have just walked right by this sacred bird? It's a bird of death. How many movies, my God, where you see crows? The movie The Crow, The Scarecrow, Jim Crow, right? I mean, are you kidding me? The crowbar. So everyone is so focused on pandemics and needles and pills and movements and money and vacations and the end of the world, the beginning of the world, and what should I join and what religion, and I'm going to be an atheist, and science, and you forget about your animals. You forget about the things that actually came here to teach you how to be you. Bird brain. They call you a bird brain? How much fried chicken I ate, which made me stupid and slowed me down. So I couldn't understand the pigeon. I couldn't understand the crow or the squirrel. I couldn't really hear them. I did see them, but I did, whatever. Too busy, like most of the world, eating them. Better yet, getting poisoned by them. All animals that you eat today will poison you. Will give you heart issues, high blood pressure. Tastes great. You'll get muscle tone, great. Protein, you'll get sick. Trust me. You will get parasites, trust me, especially how the food is prepared today. What they are putting in your animals. And even if it's a real animal, you don't know what you're eating. So I'm dedicating this video to the sacred crow. You get crow's feet as you get older. What does that even mean? How many bird mascots for sports? Look at all your sports. They're all birds or some kind of an animal or a cow running around the field while you're eating a hot dog, bless you, chicken nuggets, bless you, steak, beef burritos. You can have all that stuff without the animal, without someone's child, without a sacred teacher that taught you how to ride and drive a car and how to mount. To mount a horse is the mountain, like Mount Kailash, the Mountie. It's not a game. The full Monty, moon. It's moon worship. Monday, honey. Okay? The raven is the bird of the moon, night creature, but it comes out during the day. Now, before I show you this bird, I have the bird. I'm the first truther probably to do a live with a dead animal. Yeah. I brought it home with me. Okay, at work, they thought I was crazy. I had it in a bag. I do trash. Now, I get paid decently to do trash in Iowa City. I saw the damn bird. I said, oh my God, I am not walking past that. I'm going to put that in a trash bag and take it home later. So I go to my office, and of course, my team leader is a good dude, really good dude. He's like, what do you have in the bag, man? I said, oh, it's a dead crow. I just wanted to honor it. He's like, you're bringing it inside the office? And I was like, oh, I'm a hippie, barefoot, solar gazing, moon gazing guy, right? By the way, they all thought I was crazy for walking barefoot before I got the job. But then they got to know me and realize I'm very good to work with because I'm grounded in earth. Because we're cleaning the earth. You can't clean the earth just wearing sneakers, honey, and stuff on your head and hats and sweaters. And all of the clothes you're wearing have crap in it that will poison you, especially your sneakers, your Nikes. Go to China and see how polluted the water is from the Nike sweatshop factories. In fact, I've been to China. It's disgusting. Nothing personal against China. Go to New York. Okay? How they make your stuff, it is killing you. You might as well be barefoot and get used to nature. So I brought the bag in. He said, no, you can't bring that in here. I said, okay, no problem. So I put the bag back. I have what is called a brute. It's a little wagon where I put my cleaning products, my trash bags. I push it. It has Iowa City on it. It's a great job. So I put the creature back into I call it my chariot. The brute sounds weird. Okay, it's a chariot full of stuff for trash. So then I saved it and took it home. I put it under the sun. I put it by my name. So I'm hearing a train and it's really distracting. Give me a second because this world is too noisy. Why do we have to know a train is coming? Have any of you asked that question? Or why are there sirens and ambulances for humans only and never for the animal? This bird right here that was hit by a car, sure. Where's the ambulance and where's the siren for this bird? It's a simple question. It's not even to be an asshole about it or to be like, but like we don't give animals the full attention that they deserve. And then we put them on a leash. We're pulling on their neck. We're speaking English to them and they understand you and they deal with you hitting them and insulting them. And if they don't understand what you said, you might hit them and do something aggressive and they deal with that. They don't bite you. Some of them will attack you, of course, but mostly your pet wants to be fed, just wants food. Doesn't really care as long as you feed it and give it what it wants. In fact, I'm going to smoke some tobacco in honor of this bird because Native Americans, I'm going to blow smoke on the bird because it deserves to be honored. I made a sacred collage and I have to put it outside because it's starting to smell. Of course, it's rotting. The organs are in there. It's getting funky. So let me just do my ritual real fast. Here she is. Wow, it's almost intimidating to even touch this bird.
Jaya Jaya Karunabhi Shri Mahadeva Shambho
This animal deserves a proper funeral, but a celebration, not to be sad. It's left its body and it's become an orb. The orbs you see in my videos, can you handle seeing a real dead animal and the smell of it? All right, I'm playing Shiva for a reason. Shiva is the god of animals, of cattle, okay? And the god of death, of course. You want to play that. So a lot of you who eat animals, I totally understand it. Okay, now let's just talk about rotting animals and chicken and all this stuff and salmonella poisoning. God. So, hold on one second. So I'm going to honor this bird. I'm going to do a short video. And I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't know if I want to bury it or put it in the river. I'm going to put it in the river. I'm too tired to do anything physically, but put it in the water. Because these crows kept me sane in Iowa. They always followed me. So I was friends with the first African-American ballerina. Her name was Raven Wilkinson. Raven. The crow Raven, one and the same. Look her up. RAVEN WILKINSON. She died about 7 years ago. Okay. First black ballerina or African-American ballerina from New York. I'm blessing the animal. Okay. Here she is. Okay. Let's honor this animal. Now you all eat, you love to eat chicken, don't you? Can you look at the dead bird? Okay. Instead of eating it and frying it up, right? Why don't we acknowledge what would happen? So this is what happens to your chickens. Okay. Instead of being hit by a car, you got a human, right? Prepared. And then once the chicken is dead, you might get salmonella poisoning. There are instructions how to eat it. You have to be careful. You have to wrap it in plastic. It has to be separate from your veggies. It might contaminate people. They're telling you it's not good for you. It's rotting flesh. Now, think about it. This crow right now is starting to have a slight smell. It's not bad yet, and I'm going to take it outside in a second. However, think about it. What I'm smelling right now, I ate that. Now, if you smell a plant that rots, when plants, like for example, when it's fall and your leaves turn a different color, they rot, they die. There's no smell, right? That's why you eat plants. They grow back. They grow back, guys. There's no smell. There's no rigor mortis. There's no rotting. Do you understand me? It's the same thing, right? But everyone was walking by this crow. However, we have the Hawkeyes in Iowa. Hawkeyes? Why is it the Hawkeyes? The one eye symbol, honey? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In the Bible, it says the demon will be blinded in one eye, the left eye, the Hawkeye. People, you got to wake up, man. Your crow's feet are by your eyes, right? These feet right here. Yeah. Can you look at that? You people who eat meat, I'm giving you a challenge, parental advisory for your kids, right? This might be violating guidelines. I don't know. People are so afraid of, I've tried to upload videos on TikTok. They've let some of them go, but they took down one video of me filming me in the middle of the road, stopping a car from annihilating, I think it was a rabbit that was already like, its intestines were ripped out, the poor thing, guts everywhere. I stood right there in the middle of the street, like, yeah, whatever, and filmed that. So they took that one down. But people eat meat. You eat the meat, but you can't look at the dead animal. Isn't that interesting? What is this world coming to? It's just, I never thought about it. I used to eat meat, but I'm looking at this right now and thinking, my God, that was Thanksgiving dinner? But this is roadkill. You don't eat crow, do you? I'm pretty sure your Native American world wouldn't like seeing that. Maybe they eat crow. I don't know what your Native Americans are doing today. It's very different for them, isn't it? Okay? The history, all the culture stuff is all mixed up. Everyone's confused. So I'm just saying, you don't see crow meat, right? Even in Iowa, the deer country, you don't have deer meat in every store. You notice that? You have to go out to certain cabins and out in the forest where there's the lumberjack people, the alpha males who hunt them down, and you can get some deer sausage. And apparently it tastes wonderful. I've never had it. So anyways, they eat deer in Iowa. Okay? That's where you live today. Wow. My God. John Deere tractor. What is that? Once again, Dear God and Dear John. Okay. Krishna of your Mahabharata of India, or Christ, turns into a deer in the Mahabharata. Decides, okay, this war happened. I made this war happen. It was important. I was a big character here. I made a lot of death happen. A lot of mourning's going on. And your crow is about mourning and death. And ironically, it's dead. What does that omen mean for me? It means a lot of good things are going to happen. How I'm handling this animal. There's something watching me, and the moon is out. I just moon gaze, you feel me? I solar gaze, all that stuff. Whew, I'm grounded and ready for this energy. The light orbs that are in this apartment are going to love this, right? And I'm going to be very curious to see what the light orbs look like after it's been in my apartment and I've honored it. Okay, I'm going to burn some incense, and I'm going to do a whole thing for this bird, because, woo, you do not walk by a crow and let it sit there in the grass dead. Okay, these kids are in their phone. Bless these kids. I was a kid once. It's okay. We love everybody here. However, they're so damn focused, right? The game, getting drunk, getting laid, getting the pills, getting the vape, I get it. I do edibles. Everyone's getting high and they're screwing their brains out. And they're yelling and screaming and driving cars and Bluetoothing. You're walking right by the symbol of death. You are alive. It's a good opportunity for you to get good karma by doing what? Pick it up, give it a blessing, put it in the river, put it in water. Okay, in India, they would burn it. I personally believe, leave it the way it is. Let the water carry it, the current. Okay, your currency, the money you make, where did it come from? The lake, where crows hang out. Right? They're hilarious. The crow, not Brandon Lee, the real thing right here. If you can look at rotisserie chickens and meatballs and pepperoni, right? You should be able to look at this animal in this state and understand. Now, a lot of you would say, oh, great, you should fry it up. Pull the feathers off. It will taste great. You alpha people. Horrible. You're missing a chance to actually advance yourself as a human being. Okay, that's it. It's the best thing you can do. My federal tax dollars are being used. We know that to go to the military. And pardon me, crow, I hit the wing. And how many animals get hurt and killed in wars that we forget about? Insects, they don't matter. They're small, right? Minute. You don't see them. You don't care. Okay. Well, that's going to bite you in the ass. The ass is the donkey. Even the donkey gave you your ass, honey. Why is a donkey called an ass? Okay, in Midsummer Night's Dream with William Shakespeare, the bottom, the character known as Bottom, the ass, it's a donkey. It's a man that gets turned into a donkey. What is that? A minotaur, a centaur, Baphomet symbol there, the goat, half goat, transgender thing, as above, so below thing, right? That so-called evil. Aha! Me, you evade stepping on Anta. Yes, be careful. Very good. Look down when you walk. I guarantee you, you're still going to probably step on something. But if you look down once in a while, not at your phone or at a hot chick or a hot guy or what someone is wearing, or what kind of a phone they have and what kind of a car they have, how much money they made, who they voted for, why don't you look at the animal? Look down where you're walking and avoid stepping on something that is doing something, trying to live its life. Can you do that? It's called sharing space. You have a parking space, for example, that's yours, right? I clean parking lots now for a living, taking all the trash, all the crap that I see, no problem. I see the homeless people. I know them all. They're all friends of mine. It's a great job. Okay. I don't bother them. I say hi to them. You feel me? Anyways, I'm seeing this kind of stuff on the street more. I'm seeing humans on the ground going through it, right? And I'm just picking up trash around them. You know what I mean? And sometimes they might get mad at you because the trash is their money. So it's complicated. However, the bird right now would be considered trash, so-called, right? So now when I mentioned that, I told someone at a store, I was buying food, I said today I saw a dead crow. I took it home. I'm going to bury it and give it a ritual. And the guy said, ooh. I said, wow. I said, yeah. I said, what do you think it means? He said, bird flu. He thinks the bird flu killed this. People. Really? What is that? What is the bird flu? Where did flu come from? Influenza, smallpox. Remember the Native Americans in the blankets, right? Got sick. Your colonists were spreading germs. Okay, everyone had some kind of an illness, not just, right, the colonists, but, you know, right, it was a thing. It wiped out a whole warrior culture, a sickness. You think bird flu killed this bird? You look at the bird, look at this bird right now. You can tell a guy hit by a car. Okay, look at how it's, you know, how it's resting. Okay, you can see its body is like, it's like this. It's like it was poof in a moment, its whole life. Now, how many crows are missing this crow? Now, in Iowa, there are 2 crows that are known to always fly around. There are 2 crows. I'm praying to God that this one is not one of those, but it might be one of the 2, right? I don't know. What's a murder of crows? Why is it called a murder of crows when there's many of them? What does that mean, guys? They're telling you something about the bird representing death. Now, I had a buddy die in a car accident. His name is Dong from Korea. He died in a car accident. I did a video about it. While I was talking, a crow landed right near where I was talking and it hurt me. So it's only right that I would honor this animal. Yes or no? That's it. Okay, so I'm going to burn some incense. I'm going to put it over the bird. And I'm going to put it outside. And then after this video, I'm going to go walk down the street. I'm just going to dump it into the river and let Mother Nature take her children. Hopefully, she will flow somewhere safe. What up, Lev Kung Fu? This is all about crows, honey. Now, remember the Karate Kid? Thank you for saying hi to me. I love that Lev Kung Fu is very polite, very gentlemanlike, respectful. This is how everyone should be. Okay? We acknowledge everybody. So, Lev Kung Fu, here's my special guest. It's a crow. Okay? Beautiful bird. All right? You see the feet? Your eyes will turn into that. Okay? I'm going to lift it up gently. My goodness. Poor thing. Okay? Here is what your protein looks like. Would you eat this? Protein people? Of course you would. But you didn't learn anything. Okay? I'm going to teach you what this bird is. Because this bird is far from just a bird. This bird knows when someone's going to die. You understand me? This bird is a hero. This bird chases away hawks. You ever seen crows chasing away hawks? It's hilarious. I love it. The hawk will land somewhere. They all can hear it. They all know that here comes one of our enemies. First of all, birds don't all get along, by the way. They have to protect themselves from other birds. So you should look at your humans the same way and think, who should I protect myself from in the human kingdom like crows do when it comes to a hawk? A lot of you don't know what to do, right? To protect your house, your friends. Do you know how to fight? Do you know how to talk and be clear and say what's going on to get help to protect someone? No, you don't. Not my chat room. Most of you don't. Because you're eating too much protein. You're full of parasites. So you're going to be more fearful. You're going to freak out. You're going to think it's gross. I've touched a bird. I was told to wash my hands. What up, Karole Bukola? It's about the dead crow. I found a dead crow right here on the street. Okay? It's a very important video. So I'm challenging people that eat meat to be able to, can you look at this animal? Thank you for saying hi to Karole, Lev Kung Fu. Can you look at the animal and just simply see life as opposed to, oh, it's gross, wash your hands, bird flu. You might get sick, you might get, right? Never mind the chemtrails in the sky. What are the chemtrails doing to you? Far worse than what an animal would do if it's dead and you touch it. And if it has some kind of a disease, what gave it the disease? All of it's man-made. All of it is man-made. Okay? Not one bird should be, let's just say, dead like this. Do birds have an immune system like humans do? Let's look that up. Give me a second. I'm going to get some incense. I have incense called Surya. It's the sun. The sun gave birth to that, and the moon. I'm going to show you how to honor an animal. Okay, it's not that deep. Here's the incense. We're going to bless the bird, okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, bird. I'm sorry for eating turkeys, KFC, okay, a McChicken nugget biscuit thing, all that crap, okay? I'm sorry for all the death that humans have caused. And thank you for protecting us from hawks. They will fly around the hawk and they will screech and scare it away. They won't even fight it. They just yell at it and the thing gets annoyed by them and it goes away. It works. That's how you defend yourself when something bad happens. Did you know that? You don't need to do martial arts, get a gun out necessarily. There are some situations where sadly you might need to do so. But if you really know your stuff, your brain is the gun. Your brain is the weapon. Your brain is the alarm system, is the police. Is the awareness. It's all of that. It's protection, your thoughts, your mouth. Do you understand me? If a crow can scare a huge, hawks don't play. You know, hawks are very strong. If the hawk wanted to, it could be like, listen, I'm a hawk. I could eat all of you right now. Nope, the hawk's like, okay, whoa, this is annoying. You guys are really good at what you do. I'm going to fuck off. Yeah, that's how you get rid of a troll. Someone in your family that you might not like so much, yeah, or doesn't like you, yeah, and you give them the words. How do I do that? My mom was yelling at me one day, rah, rah, yelling at me like I was a kid again. I'm in my 40s and shit, and I'm like, I'm tired of this. That was my crow. I said, I'm tired of this. So everyone in our family is on medication because of the abuse that you caused. Did you know that? I told my mom that, and she freaked out on me. She was surprised that I defended myself that way. Okay, I just said that to her. Then she put her finger in the air and shit and was trying to get all alpha. I said, would a goddess put her finger in my face? And she froze. Didn't know, my mom froze and just walked away laughing, nervous. That's how you defend yourself. That's what a crow is doing. It's going to the hawk. This is my area. This is my family. This is my hood. Yeah? Kind of like in ancient times when your colonists came to take your land, or it might have been a tribe that didn't like you. A lot of Native Americans, even in Africa. Yep. In India. Yep. India too. There were Hindus that hated Hindus and went to kill Hindus. In fact, in your world wars, a lot of your wars, did you know this? You guys don't understand that your India, your Hindus worked with the British. People who love Krishna, Vishnu, and animals and all that. Yep. Got the rifle, wore the leather and shit. Some of them didn't want to wear leather because of the animal. But then they would go and kill their own people because of the British people got in their brain. Ha! Ha! The wrong way. Do you understand me? Your gangs, for example, white, black, Asian, Yakuza, I don't care who you are. Mafia stuff. Yeah. What are they doing? You understand me? Your animals do not work like this. What up, Jazzy Her? Jazzy Her, it's all about the dead animal. I found a dead crow today. I'm blessing it. Very important video, okay? I don't want to lift it up too much and disrupt its body, but I've shown it enough so you know what this video is about. It's about you. Thank you for the hearts. This is going to be us one day, guys. It might be a car that hits you. A texting while driving. They have their PhD and they know Neil deGrasse Tyson and they voted for Kamala. And there they go. Boop, boop, they hit you because they were voting and looking at the phone and worrying about politics and what Joe Biden's eating and what Donald Trump, what kind of underwear he's wearing. And oh my God, where's Obama? Like, yeah, what kind of shoes is he wearing? And where, guys, wow. Wake up to all the death that you're walking by. And it's not to make anyone feel bad about themselves. It's just, thank you, Lev Kung Fu, for saying hi to Jazzy Her. You know, it's about common sense and doing a video in honor of the things that we used to eat. Some of you still eat meat. Bless you. No problem. However, can you once again look at this animal and not feel uncomfortable? You probably can't. Well, you're eating that with chicken, cows, pigs, fish, all of it. Okay? Capers. Do you understand me? All this stuff is life and energy, right? I at one point was kind of going back and forth. I did a bit of dairy. I was eating something. I was like, oh, this tastes really good. I was like, oh shit, I'm eating capers. So I kind of fell off a little bit at my my other job where I was working as a cashier. They made some salads and I would eat some stuff. So, you know, hey, but I'm aware and I know what's going on. There's a difference here. Most of you aren't aware. Okay, and what are you wearing? Most of your clothes are made from this stuff, honey. This is what made you. This is what kept Native Americans warm in winter. Do you understand me? Feathers, the skin of an animal, goat. You guys love goat meat in Jamaica, man. Yeah, man, goat curry. Wow. Oxtail. It's like all bone and a little bit of meat, but mostly bone. I used to eat that. What was I doing? I was eating bone. I was eating a dead body fried up with curry and Jamaican energy. Woo! It tasted good back then. DJ ZPE, pure light is all colors. Therefore, only when singleness is scattered does color appear. How does the light shine through your prism? Yes, the light shines through the black crow. The first color is black in the rainbow. This one right here is one of the most important birds that any one of you could come across on the street. Thank you for the 100s. And if it is dead, thank you, Lev Kung Fu, for saying hi to DJ ZPE. What a sweetheart this guy is. I love Lev Kung Fu. Gentlemen, that's how you should be in a chat room, right? Like a butterfly. Yeah. So the light orbs that come out of my body, do you think that maybe the one last night, for example, I did a video, is this thing? Of course it is. Of course it is. The crow visited me last night. This thing? Yeah, in a different body. I believe so. And in fact, it is now my theory that whenever I do have an orb, what up, me 2-3? Whenever I do have orbs appear, that an animal has died, and it says, whoa, this guy understands me. Rozen J takes roadkill off the road and does prayers for us. We should show him in a different form who we are. Yes, that right there, this dead crow, would be the orbs that you're seeing in my apartment. Of course. Thank you, Lev Kung Fu, for acknowledging me 2-3. What a great individual. If you don't learn anything from this video with the bird thing, learn from Lev Kung Fu and what a polite human being. He said hi to everybody in here. He doesn't even know most of you that well, but he's treating you like your family. Well, the crow right here is family. Now, let's talk about the Jim Crow law. Remember the Jim Crow? Do you know what Jim Crow was? It was a performance. It was a blackface singer. Do you understand me? Okay, making fun of black people, so-called, right? Jump Jim Crow. It was a hip hop song back in the day. It was a pop song. Everyone loved it. And then the Jim Crow thing went from a song to laws or clause. See, I'm going here. Clause. Right. Do you have a clause in your documents? Right. What up, Raina Lusted? Thank you for saying RIP. the Hindu god Yama. Go right now and Google Yama. Yama. Yama, the god of death of India. Your Yamaha. Tomahawk. Yeah. He's ripped. He's huge. He's your god of death is not skinny and bony, the Grim Reaper version. No. In India, it's a big, beefy, muscular, six-pack, biceps, riding a bull, coming to take you, Taurus field. But he's ripped, R.I.P. Rest in peace, or to get Rip Van Winkled. You understand what I'm saying to you? And can anyone rest in peace on an earth full of Bluetooth, 5G, politics, religions, genders, race stuff, money issues, pollution, suicides, mental health issues, right? Rape, pedophilia, take your pick. There's good things happening too, but it's mostly nasty out there and two-faced and black and white. Thank you, Raina, for saying hi to Lev Kung Fu. Do you understand me? So I'm getting up at 5 in the morning for a 6 o'clock in the morning shift. And today I saw it right on my way to work. I was like, oh my God. While I was cleaning trash, I treated this beautiful bird with respect. I didn't throw it in the trash can. I said, no, that deserves a prayer and respect. In Lakesh, Alakin, DJ Lev Kung Fu. Cool, Reina. I'm from England. Thank you. Get to know each other. Or get to yes each other. Yes or know each other. Okay. My special guest is going outside. Let's all say goodbye to our bird. This is someone that died in your family. So if you were able to see a human being in a casket and cry, all that stuff, did you smell the death? I can handle the smell of this bird. It's going to get worse, but I'm going to take it outside now. I'm going to put it in the river. Okay? Someone told me to wash my hands. You better wash your hands. That thing is going to get you sick. You know what? That might be true. You know what, though? I don't care. What up, Ital? Much love to Ital, or Italics, or Italia. Did you all know that Italy, and I learned this from Santos Bonacci, Italia, if you look at the Hindu map of Earth, there are 7 hells beneath you. All of them are Alia, 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 Italia, A-L-I-A in the end. All of them, all 7 hells. It's not evil. It's a consciousness. So that means that you have places that are named after, let's just say, sacred places that you can't see under the earth. Did you know that? And is that why maybe the mafia happened? What is this gang culture and all this shit? These, the poor people become desperate. I get it. You know what I mean? It's a new version of a tribe. You put your blue, your red on, blood and crip in it. Go to Chicago. Listen, I'm working with people from Chicago. The violence in Chicago is not a game. It's getting worse and worse in Chicago. It's not too far from Iowa. So the job I have right now, block by block, what they're doing, they're looking specifically for kids that want to change their life and get out of the street and get paid a good wage, $18.50 an hour, to clean trash, like community service, to stop dealing drugs or shooting people or get shot. I know a guy who was shot in the head 2 times. He showed me the freaking bullet wound, and he survived. He was on his way to visit his daughter. It wasn't even any gangster shit. His friend shot him by accident, trying to kill somebody. My God, that's Chicago. Where your Terrence Howard is from, and Barack Obama, and a lot of Al Capone, so-called, right? Okay. You're Kanye West, right? Common, the rapper, that guy. Some of you might not have heard of Common, but this is a lot of famous people from Chicago. It's a Broadway musical, Chicago, right? Remember that? Richard Gere. Remember the movie? It won an Oscar. Okay. I know some dancers who were in that movie, and I've worked with them. Yep. Okay. The dance scenes in the Chicago movie, just know that I know most of them, and I've danced and worked with them. Not that it matters here. So my point is this. Iroquois, Miami, ooh, like Miami, Mayami. I love DJ. Yamnaya migration, interesting. Scythians, the Scyth, the sickle people. Okay, what is a Scythian and what is a sickle? Isn't the Scythians also in Star Wars? Yeah. Okay, now, what is a Scyth or a sickle? Who rules the sickle? The Grim Reaper. Saturn is the color black. If you do not understand that, you will be in a lot of trouble. And you will get a lot of bad energy if you don't acknowledge, once again, a black creature. A lot of your ants are black. I've got some red ants too, but a lot of them are black. Why? What did that? Atheists, please tell me. You atheists? Thank you for the hearts. Atheists, scientists, what is it? Atoms did that? Protons and neutrons did that? Horse lords and agrarians of King Saturion of Mississippi. God damn, DJ, you and I should do a live together. What up, Michael Patagonia? Who ruled the world? The big question. Oh, who rules the world? It's an easy answer. Your atlas bone. Jay, what is an atlas bone? Everyone in my chat room, pull your phone out. Look up atlas bone. It's on the top of your spine. Who held the world? Atlas. You have an atlas bone right here on your neck. Look it up right now. Not the atlas map or Atlanta or Atlantis. It's all about you. Yeah. Lemuria. You ever heard of Lemuria and Atlantis? A lot of you probably haven't. Yeah. The two worlds that went at a little war. Like your Montagues and Capulets, right? Or your Pandavas and Kauruvas of the Mahabharata of India. Crips and Bloods, Democrat, Republican, gay and straight, right? Muslim and Jew, or Muslim and Christian. Hindu and Arab are fighting. The Sikh people of India also getting a very bad deal from Hindus. They want to have their own world. But one of their gurus is called Krishna. I told a Sikh person that at a store, at a smoke shop. He didn't even know that. He goes, no, his name is Guru Nanak. No, that's one of the gurus. There are 10 gurus, honey. They all have a name. One of them is called Krishna. He goes, no, not Krishna. It's something he didn't even know. I'm like, you mean to tell me you're wearing a turban, you're wearing the bracelet. These are good people, but you don't know all the names of the 10 gurus you pray to? I'm not kidding. Wow. And the reason why he didn't want to acknowledge Krishna, because that's Hinduism, but it's all the same shit. Fuck. Hinduism came first. Not that Hindus should be mean to Sikh people or vice versa, but your Sikh people believe in fighting back and getting military and getting guns. Apparently, I've talked to the Sikh people. They're like, no, we don't do yoga. We don't walk barefoot. We don't do any of that. Nope. Because we believe that if you do too much yoga, you might get too lazy and too easygoing. And when real shit happens, you won't defend yourself. I'm like, wow. Real shit? Sikh people. And they're all about love. Anyone can be Sikh. You can be gay, straight, black, white, whatever you are. This is a Sikh person, all about love, but ready to get a rifle. Go look up the military Sikh people in India with turbans and camouflage and AK-47s. Yeah, and these people meditate and say Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru activates your pineal gland. Look that one up. That blew my mind. You say Wahe, put your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and then say Guru. It activates your pineal gland. Did you all know that? They didn't know that. The Sikhs did. I found it online. My atlas bone, solar bone, and lunar bone, plus the gray matter of my hypothalamus. Right. Your desire rules your axis mundi. Yeah. So I titled this video, I believe, Death Crow Records. Remember Death Row? The little hip hop group there with your Tupac, right? Your Suge Knight, your Snoop Dogg. You love those dudes. What'd they eat? What was Tupac's diet? Okay. Even Bruce Lee eating meat. Didn't believe in a god. It's okay. Whatever. Kung Fu is about God. If you can listen to the word Kung Fu and then tofu, it's obvious. Kung. Kundalini, honey. Kun. Goddamn. Fu. Fun. Fu. Fun. Funny. Funny bone. Kung Fu. It's not about martial arts. The word is telling you it's about something else. It's a spiritual word. Kung and Fu. Like Gu and Ru means light and dark. Like Kung and Fu is yin and yang. It's light and dark. It must be. Guru means remover of darkness. That's it. And it means Jupiter. Look everything I'm saying up. I'm not showing my phone today. I know my shit. What up, D'Angelo? Great name. Okay. The angel guy is here. The angel of the letter D. Vitamin D. Very powerful letter. D batteries. Women have D cups, C cups. What's that about? Letters and numerology. Every letter has a number. What number is the letter D? I think it's 4. Does that mean anything? A, B, C, D. Your conflict with self, the hypotenuse, triangle, pyramid, to your Dorian Gray, mirrored projections of contrived imperfections in a world of perfect perfections, projections. Yeah. So D'Angelo is the angel of the vitamin D. D'Angelo means literally the angel of the energy of the sun, honey, that gives you bones, a solar plexus, a lunate carpal bone in your wrist. Look that one up. It means the moon. Lunate. Look it up. Lunate, honey. I can do a whole conversation without going to Google the etymology and just save you all this time with your ego. All you chopping it up and frying it up and not thinking about what it meant, what that creature went through, the life that it had. Okay? Think about what you're doing before you eat. Your eat is T-E-A, T. Jay, you said T. Do you mean like Taurus or T minus in counting? Yeah. A T-shirt? Where'd that come from? The cow. But you have beef. A lot of you have beef. You love your beef. Beefcake, beef up. I got beef with you. Beef jerky. And ironically, it's the shape of a dick. And they call it beef jerky, preparing you to jerk your chicken. To choke your chicken? You even call your dick a chicken. It's a cock. A doodle-doo. Do you doodle? Do you look at your doo-doo to see how sick you are? I'm telling you this all there, honey. Lev Kung Fu. Bruce Lee was researching Hinduism and said the last revolution was the Industrial Revolution and the next revolution would be the spiritual revolution. Okay, cool. I looked up Bruce Lee and he apparently was an atheist. But he died quite young, so-called, right? Because his son died the same way, so-called. Strange. So maybe he died before he realized, right? He didn't really get a chance to live long enough to maybe understand what he was doing with protein and being muscular, right? Apparently he got sick. Did you know that Bruce Lee removed his sweat glands? Hey, Lev Kung Fu, did you hear that? Bruce Lee had his sweat glands removed so that during filming, he wouldn't sweat. This is a fact. I looked up some things about how he died, and they're trying to figure it out. So he removed his sweat glands, and then he's going to do movies outside in the heat. So some think he had a stroke from that. Some think, Chuck Norris, a good friend of Bruce Lee, that he actually had an allergic reaction to the back pain medication he was taking and the steroids he was taking. He was taking steroids because he had back pain. Did you all know that? This is not about Bruce Lee, guys. The point is this. Organ shutdown. Yeah, DJ, yeah. You do not remove your sweat glands. Bruce Lee should never have done that. No sweat, no detox. There you go. There you go. And he was taking steroids. Okay? So that one might not have been an Illuminati situation. That might not have been this. We don't know. A lot of us think that we know that every celebrity was a ritual sacrifice, but we don't know that. Listen, I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. It would be foolish to think that everyone famous was a part of this thing to fuck with our heads and fake to death. Now, it is a real thing, don't get me wrong. However, this is why I could believe it. I am African American and had a ballet career and was called a nigger and told I couldn't do ballet as a kid. Okay, African dance for me. What did I do? I kept going, ended up with the National Ballet of Canada, touring all over the world, Europe, you name it, Asia, all over the place. Been to Egypt, all over Canada, all over America. I've been everywhere as a ballet dancer. I was told I couldn't do it. Am I a sellout? Did I have to do any rituals? No. I kept moving forward. I got my master's in fine arts with no undergraduate, guys. If I can do that, then maybe some of your famous assholes in Hollywood, okay, maybe some of them made it, got there, tried to do some good stuff, and then had a bad deal. Made some poor choices. So maybe Bruce Lee, like some of your other famous people, made some poor choices. Yes or no? And look everything I'm saying up. Look it up. Don't worry about this being right or wrong. Okay. Anyhow, so now it's about death, right? So would a crow remove its sweat glands? Crows don't sweat, first of all. Let's talk about that. This is very wow. Do you notice that your birds don't sweat? They're never wet, right? Right? Even your dogs and your cats don't sweat, right? What's up with the fur? What's the fur helping them do? Absorb all that? You and I, how do they detox with all that stuff on? They don't sweat like you and me. You know that. An ant don't sweat. There's not one insect you will see dripping with sweat. Wow. So how are they detoxing? Or do they even have to? Aha, they don't, because they're living on nature. They're living in the dirt. They're living outside. They don't have to build a house. Well, they do build their own nests, but you know what I'm saying? Now, also, I'm going to show you something else that I did recently. I saved 3 baby squirrels from being stepped on by Bluetooth, TikTok, phone worshiping children. Okay, I saved 3 squirrels. And I did it with the help of a man named Aditya from India. He saw me talking to the squirrel and loving it. They were babies. They fell from the nest and they crashed down into the ground, and one broke its face and was bleeding. And I helped it to go back with its family. So Aditya also called, wildlife people and helped me out. My sweatiness is my point of pride. When I put on my sauna suit in a 100-degree day and run in the woods, washing all the salt off is the best part. Yeah. Why so sacred of your own body? What up, Michael Patagonia? Where did the word God come from? Because in most places in Europe was called Dios or Dios, right? Zeus. It's Jupiter's God. Zeus is Jupiter, the father. Word God out of nowhere. You saved a rattlesnake. Oh my God. There you go. I'm going to show you the picture. All right, instead of doing a video about magic and orbs and all this stuff, let's honor these sacred creatures that get a pretty hard deal. You know what I'm saying? And it's a pretty awesome omen for me to have a dead crow right in front of my feet to take home to share with you, because I love animals. So I'm going to show you a picture of these squirrels that I saved. Now, Aditya, this person I met from India, it means the sun. The day before I met Aditya to save squirrels, I did a sun collage in honor of Surya, and I sent him the collage. It blew his mind. He was like, wow, the day before. So maybe that collage worked, like a mandala, and I manifested Aditya, another name for the sun in Sanskrit or in India. Yeah. Adits, if you're a ditzy, Aditya. Yeah, you're the sun still, honey. Okay. They're adorable. Okay, I saved these 3. This is the guy. He made sure that these 3 little squirrels, babies, were taken care of. He took them home. He put grass in a box. They made sure that wildlife people, hopefully took care of them properly, and he saved them with me. Okay? That's what I've been doing. That's my work. How many of your truthers will show you that? Let's just keep it real. How many famous truthers you know that are vegan, don't eat meat, tell you to not do that stuff and blah, blah, blah? How many of them do a video with a dead animal in the video? Or show you that they rescue animals? Yes, Raina, it is beautiful. So this is also about life, not just about death, but we have a big part in all of this as humans. We can do a lot of good work while there's bad stuff happening. It doesn't take a lot of work. By the way, you know, you don't have to work, you make it work. Did you know that? I'm going to say that again. That was very deep. You don't have to work. We do. We get it because of the colonists in Rome and Julius Caesar and, right, you alpha gladiators. You allowed them to come into your territory. They gave you a white God, a white Jesus, no problem. Or they gave you an Allah or some Jehovah thing, and they danced in your brain and showed you gunpowder, new ways of using the gun and the cannon and shit, and rifles and stuff. And they had boats and shit like that, big ass cannon boats. Your little ghetto boat there made of a log. Yeah, when the colonists came, or your Vikings, they were seen as gods because they were very good engineers. We'll give respect to the colonists. They were good at making shit. Okay, they were good at spinning stories. They were good at disrupting, going somewhere and taking it over. We shouldn't get mad at them. Why? We allowed them in. We did. We talk a lot of shit about white people, or the Spaniard, the conquistadors and all the stuff, but we let them do that to us, honey. Do you understand me? We fell for their tricks. What would their tricks are for kids? Now, how do you fall for a trick today? It's called a pickup line. How many of you females dated the wrong guy? Do you have his train? I don't understand why we have to hear a train coming. I'm still like, and they even say things like, I'm going to run a train on your girlfriend. Run a train? What does that mean? I'm going to buy you a train? It's a song. When you get married, what is training day? What is a train? And what is rain doing in train? Rain, rain, go away. Please come back another day. The sun will shine, now the sky is gray. It's a song by De La Soul. Okay? What's going on? No, pardon me. The Jungle Brothers did that song. Anyways, whatever. Raina, I helped a carpet snake. It got attacked by a kookaburra. Wow, what's a kookaburra? I like that name. Any of you who take care of an animal at all and love children, you can fuck up all you want. I'm going to say that again. You can do whatever you want to do. After you save an animal, you bury it. I've buried rotisserie chickens. Oh, yes. Right downstairs. Absolutely. I buried two chickens, rotisserie, right? Did a prayer for them. Do stuff like that, you'll be good for a long time. You understand me? Who ever thinks of that? Who thinks of going to a store, buying meat, and then burying it in the dirt, cooked? I've done that. Okay? A laughing bird. Yes, full circle. And then I see the dead crow saying, hey, man, pick me up. I'm Raven Wilkinson, the first black ballerina you met that woke you up, who died about 8 years ago. And she danced during the Jim Crow era. And her name was Raven, honey. Crow, Raven, same shit, honey. There's a poem called, I believe, The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Right? Right? What's that about? Have you seen how turkey vultures fly in the sky? They float in a circle, in a cipher, or a Circe. Circe means circle or church etymology, honey. The enchantress in Ulysses' story. Yeah, it's the moon. But anyway, it's a phase of the moon. They're doing a phase of the moon and looking and waiting for their prey. Or they just do it to show, hey, we're awesome. Look at us. No one watches them. Turkey vultures will do that. Okay? Yes, Cirrus. Cereal. Your cereal is moon worship. All of your cereals have moon symbol. Lucky Charms has a moon symbol in there. You better be careful with your marshmallows. Far series. Et Ferris. Ferris Bueller. Remember Ferris Bueller's Day Off? DJ, you're a genius. Yeah. A ferret. Infer. Nothing going on. Infrared. Fur is in there, honey. You better wake up. And why is it red? How come the red light makes you see shit, but the blue light in your computer will give you cancer? But you make it amber and make it red, it's better for your body. What's up with that? What's doing that? Your computer? Or is it Mars? Please tell me. Is it Bill Gates doing this? Steve Jobs? Blowjobs? The iPhone people? Is it Elon Musk doing this? Terrence Howard and his great math stuff. NASA. The Pharisees. Yeah, the Pharaohs. Pharaoh. There you go. Your pharaohs are still here. Did you all know that? You still have pharaohs of Egypt running your country? You don't know that. You know now. The Mummy movie is telling you, watch the Mummy movie. Now, the Mummy relates to Psycho. Well, Jay, what do you mean? That's Egypt and that's Alfred Hitchcock. You're stupid, like I used to be. It's okay. We can all be stupid. I can still be dumb sometimes. Mummy. Mum-Ra of the Thundercats, the villain. Mama. The Mummy. Why is it called the Mummy? But it's a man body. And then you go to Psycho. What's it about? Him dressing up in drag as his mama? Or his mummy? Or his Mum-Ra? They're telling you something, honey. Who handles you in death or in Dios? Yes, DJ. Who handles you? A woman does. Did you know that? And it's going to be Venus, assisted by Saturn. Libra. That's Ma'at in Egypt. Do you understand? When you die, you go to a parallel. You flatline. You didn't hear me. This is going to be the best video I've ever done. A flat line is a parallel, flat Earth, the 33rd parallel north, guys. It's a flat line. When your heart stops, what's that flat line? Would that be, I don't know, Aries beside Libra? Yeah, the line. You walk the line. You people who love movies, right? So when you flatline, you're going to be dealt with Mars, Sun and Mars, Venus and Saturn first are going to deal with you. Okay. But Venus will be the rock star to wrap you up, honey. Yeah. That's why you should be a rapper. Where do your rappers come from on your candy? Rap music? You better wake the... Flat, that's right. Even when you die, they give you flat Earth, honey. I'm the first truther to make that connection with flat Earth. It's not a ball when you die. It's and it's still, and even the machine even has to tell you the truth. You don't spin around 1,000 miles an hour when you die, honey. If we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour, when you die, the machine should be freaking going nuts. Shouldn't it? It should be all over the place, like a Pollock painting. If we're spinning, nope, it's stationary, calm, it's beautiful. You go on to the line. You're being moved on with Libra and Aries. Libra and Aries is L.A. You didn't hear me. La 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 land. Lollipop. L.A. En français, la or le. Leo. Your French people have no idea where French came from. It's all Leo worship. It's the language of Leo. Leotards in ballet of the sun, honey. So what happens? The sun gets you too when you die. You know that. And then they recycle you. Yeah, right? Like your trash men do. But depending on your deeds, who's Mr. Deeds? Rap, a sound, blow. That's right. So the rapper, don't be a rapper. Be an MC, master of ceremonies. Don't be a rapper. A rapper is different. A rapper suffocates something that's bad for you. You have to unwrap it. It's hard to do and shit. It's plastic. That's what music is today. Plastic shit noise about Bum bum. And I mean, listen, I love bum bum and all that and breasts. I get it, right? But however, it's off the charts today, isn't it? Drugs, guns, even in heavy metal, death metal. What is heavy metal, guys? It's about death. Do you understand me? That's why your white kids, the emo kids that are suicidal, they love punk, 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 P-U-N, punny, pun music. Punk and then funk. There's no connection there. Funk and punk music. The ones who are forgotten, street kids who make something happen, and then now you have the Sex Pistols. The Sex Pistols. Wow, interesting name. Take your pick. How many? The Clash? The Clash of the Titans, guys. Who's the Clash? What are they doing there? Rock the cash bar. Rock the right. Remember those guys? Right. Okay. What up, Zuri? Hello to you too. Thank you for being here. So it's all about the crow today and death. Now, the crow in Latin is Corvus. You have a Corvus constellation. Korva in Polish means a bitch. Oh, I know my shit. I've had Polish friends. Kurwa. Okay? Corvus is a raven or a crow. Constellation. It's a constellation. It's Apollo's sacred bird. Did you know that? Do you know who Apollo is? A metaphor for? Saturn. Like Shiva. The gods of death. Kuvar. Yes, D'Angelo. That's right. Or a cougar. The Cougars is a basketball team, right? Or baseball team, right? Cougar. Don't you call older women that are horny cougars? And you guys eat meat. And you have a pet. And you're being called a cougar because you want to fuck some really sexy Latino guy named Jose who's mowing your lawn. Because your man's not doing it anymore. He's watching the game and he's having a love affair with LeBron James. Okay. You're a cougar. Great. Yes or no? Isn't there a singer, John Cougar Mellencamp or something like this, right? Why do I know all this shit? Wotan, Wotan, Odin, Odin, the Ode, Odie, Garfield's little friend there. Didn't Garfield eat lasagna? You guys better wake the fuck up. What kind of lasagna did Garfield like? And why are they giving a cat lasagna? What's that about? La Sanya. LA, Libra, and Aries, honey. It's all there in code. Your cartoons are telling you something. Your Bugs Bunny? Wake up. BB. BB gun, BB King, honey. BB, wake up. Bugs Bunny, same pattern, honey. DJ, Ood, the All, Seek Ma'at. DJ, yeah, it is funny. The reason what separates me from your other truthers, I can turn your pop culture stuff that you think is stupid and doesn't mean anything into meaningful stuff that relates to your mind control and to uncontrol if you can decode and play with your words. Used to play with yourself. A lot of us still play with ourselves. I still play with myself. Corole. Chicken shit coward. Right. Cow. Chicken shit. Chicken head. What? Black girls are chicken heads? Well, ironically, niggas love fried chicken, right? They do. Wow. You chicken head. Chicken pox? Your pox is the ox. The ox is your oxygen. Ox, Taurus, honey. Clorox, wake up. Oxecute them? What are they putting in your little pads there to get your little pimples away? Maybe bull sperm in there? Sure. Bull secretions? Blood? All of it's sacred. All of it can heal you. But they're all doing it wrong and demonic, and you're full of crap and parasites and ego and protein and alpha hunter-gatherer. You're not a hunter-gatherer. Who is 155 Crow? Oh my God. $155 Crow, you just won a huge prize. I'm taking a screenshot of your name. I'm going to make you bigger right now. This is really cool. This video is about crows, is it not? What are the odds I'd have this one come up in here? The video I showed you at the beginning is about a dead crow. And 155 is my name, JHE in Chaldean. The 1 is a J. The HE is a 55. Hey, 155 crow, did you know what my name is in Chaldean? I'm just curious. What prize did you win? You won my name. I'm going to show you the prize you won. I'm going to blow your damn mind. I see 155 like you wouldn't believe. This is incredible. Every time I do a YouTube, I get someone that comes up in here with my number in their name, and I have it in my phone. There you go. 155, boom. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Boom. And they're right here. Did I manifest that? Did I bring this one here through my rituals? A recommendation from YouTube? No. It was a recommendation from the creator of numerology and connections, DJ, and let them be for signs. Now, I also have 155 like this. I'm going to blow your damn mind, 155. 155, you won a huge prize. You've won a video all about you. I have a screenshot size right here, sweetheart. Boom. Ding, 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 ding. Woo! This goes beyond Joe Rogan. It goes beyond Alex Jones and your anonymous and QAnon bullshit. Hi, and your fake-ass truthers out there who are all agents. Boom. The real deal. That's called going beyond Freemasonry. Even your Freemasons can't do what I'm doing. In fact, your Freemasons would love me. Not because I want to join them, because I have my own version of what they're doing, and it doesn't cost any money, or you putting a sword to your chest or blindfold and doing all this stuff in the city and shit and rituals. Well, rituals are good. I mean, extra shit that you have to do in order to be with God and reading different texts from different religions. Those things are all about you anyways. Rituale, rights to ale. Ginger ale. Ginger ale? Who's Ginger? Wasn't Ginger a character on Gilligan's Island, I think? It was the name of an actress. She had ginger hair. It's Venus, honey. Anything female, Venus or the moon. Take your pick. It's a code. Your Gilligan's Island was telling you something, and it was not about a fucking island. Or Gilligan. Gill? The gills of a fish, honey. Who is Gil Scott Heron, the black poet? The revolution will not be televised. Remember that guy? He died of a heroin overdose. He loved his heroin. Okay? His last girlfriend was a Buddhist from England. How did I learn that? My chat room. Okay. But that Buddhism didn't save him, or love, did it? He ended up dead from an overdose. But talented. Gilligan, honey. Elohim, El, take your pick. La, it's the St. William's Bill. You are dancing with the stars, whether you like it or not, atheist. Atheists, you need to calm down. It's all about you, and your arrogance. And you've stopped believing because you're lazy. And you've been burnt out by organized organs, religion. How about unorganized religion and unorganized crime? Think about it. You have organized crime and organized religion. You better wake up in a .org. All of your religions are a mafia. Yes, they are. I don't care how good your priest or your guru is. Once again, your rabbi, if it's Muslims, Baha'i, Scientology, I don't give a fuck who it is. A Hindu, let's go. Buddha, what? The Jewish stuff, Jehovah, what does that shit mean? What is Jehovah? Not Hove, Jay-Z. Jay-Z is talking about the Kabbalah lightning bolt. Look up the Kabbalah lightning bolt and you'll understand what Jay-Z is doing to your brain. Okay? And calling himself Hove, to hover. A hovercraft, hover over you. What hovers over you? Hawks, eagles, crows, pigeons. Take your pick. Hawks, take your pick, honey. Turkey vultures, you can't fly. An airplane, but they don't need no goddamn machine, honey. You do. Hence, you haven't learned for your animals. Stop eating them and learn how to fly. I believe I can fly. Remember that song? I believe I can. Well, you didn't do that. The crow did, and then a car hit it and killed it. Hence why my video is about sacred creatures and making patterns and connections, and I manifested my birth name 155 Crow. I made a collage dedicated to that crow. And then now this guy comes here, or female. I don't know if it's a female or a guy. Hey, 155, how do you associate? You female or you a male? It doesn't really matter. I'm just curious. Male, ale. Once again, ale, ginger ale. Good build there, DJ. Yeah, ale. Or Ole, A-L-E is, Ole is Leo, L-E-O people. Oreo, even your Rio de Janeiro, Rios, Ra, honey, Radharani. Take your pick, India. Nope, radiation, the sun, honey, not your cancer treatment. Nope, not losing your hair and all that beautiful people that they are. Do not do that. Do not go into a machine that scans you and then does all the stuff to you with electronics, and you go bald, and then you don't know if it's going to really go away. It might keep it at bay. Some have cured cancer with that, but a lot of people get sick and end up dying anyways. 400,000 deaths will happen from medical errors. Did you know that? Look it up right now. Don't look at me funny. Not my chat room. 400,000 people die every year. Look it up. Google it. From medical errors. Did y'all know that? Look it up right now. I want you to look it up. I'm done showing stuff. I've shown so much shit on my phone. It's exhausting. Picar, vicar, anas, piso, paisano, piano, piece, picking, pickled. Pickleball. What's pickleball, guys? A flat earth symbol too. Game. Pineal, yep, pine cone, pepper with records. Yeah. Wonderful. Right there. From picar to piece, vulgar, Latin. Picare. See Pike. Albert Pike. Who's Albert? What's the mass pike? You ever heard of that pike? Who's David Icke? Icke. Icke and Tina Turner. Retina. Turning. Your eyeballs rotate, honey. Yeah, your eyeballs are orbiting orbs. Your eyeballs are the orbs you see in my videos. Did you know that? They're miracles. And the white parts of your eyes are made by the mother. The black part by the father. Father black, mama white. But there's a black Madonna too. Whoops, they're transgender. Sorry, I lied to you. That's how complicated it is, motherfuckers. Not my chat room. You people who research and want to wake up, stay asleep. In fact, you need more rest. Don't wake up unless you've had enough sleep. That should be on a t-shirt. Don't wake up unless you've had the proper rest, because you'll wake up the wrong way. On the wrong side of the bed, what does that mean? You end up driving your car, you hit a bird, you hit a squirrel, you hit a deer, it dies, you don't care, you keep on going, and then what happens? Nothing. Karma. You're in a car. Car mama. Mother car. You call your car a she, don't you? How many men call their car a she? A ship is called a she. You know that. All your alien movies, the fucking voice in the ship is a female, right? Yes or no? It's a fact. The mothership, honey? Remember that? Parliament Funk? Where are you guys at? You're too busy being, stimulated by the great music and the talent that you're missing. The crackhead that your George Clinton was. God bless him. He was a big crackhead. And Scientologist. Did you know that? You're a funk guy. Sorry. Yep. This is the truth. And a lot of folks, thank you, D'Angelo. It's very painful to hear what I have to say, because it makes sense and I hit the nail. I don't fuck around. Nail, once again, ale. Snail, honey. You want to get a slug? Okay, I'm going to put a slug in you. The mafia says that, and so do gangster rap. A slug? They suck your blood. Why would God make that? A vampire fish? Slug thing? What is that about? Where'd your bullet come from, honey? Yeah, your animal kingdom. Thank you for the hearts. It's easy to see it, guys. Wake up. Bull it. Bull et. E-T. Ballet. B-A-L-L-E-T. Same word. Taurus field. Your heart pumps a Taurus. You can't see it. However, the energy you can manipulate to put it into gunpowder, into a bullet from the constellation Taurus field, and you can double pump shotgun and kill your brother and sister. Did you know that? It comes from Taurus. Your stars go both ways. They will kill you or enlighten you. They do not pick. They will go where you go because you are made of stars. Do you understand me? Whether you're good or you're bad or you don't believe in that shit, it doesn't matter. You will die with a motherfucking solar plexus in your stomach. You can't get rid of that. And that's the Most High. And you Christians who say you don't acknowledge astrology, you are walking astrology. You have nowhere to go. Your solar plexus is telling you that. The sun is in your stomach. Yes. Who is Dave Chappelle? Apple? You like apples? The Big Apple? Yeah. You know what that is? You don't know what that is. It's the ether. Ether is ET. So bullet, ET, anagram for estrogen or ether or Venus, honey, or the Ethernet. The bull ether. Did you know that? The bullet is Venus and Taurus, where she rules. And your damn inventors who made the gun, your Smith, not Will Smith or Agent Smith. Be careful. Your Smith and Wesson, son. West, Kanye West. The sun sets in the west. Who is Dave Chappelle? What's a chapel? I'm going to the chapel and I'm gonna get married. The chapel, Dave Chappelle. That's not his real name. Big comedian now, isn't he? Right? Using those names. The DC letters. Washington Dave Chappelle, DC. DC Comics. Nothing going on there. A compact disc. You have a disc in your spine. There's nothing going on. When he's telling a joke that is hitting your chakras, all of them in your back. When you laugh, you're acknowledging, you're exciting your chakras. I'm not damning comedians, but a lot of them are agents and hiding with names that are playing with your brain. Did you know that? Stop finding them so amusing. You've been going to too many goddamn amusement parks and you weren't high enough to go on that ride, meaning you weren't fucking sober. You got to get high. Got to be tall to cheat death. You want to know why you need to be tall enough to go on the roller coaster? Because the roller coaster is all about cheating death, isn't it? Going up real high. What if that thing has a bad day? A little rusty nail? Maybe the guy that made it had a bad day. How many accidents happen at the amusement park where you're amused by the muse? The museum? The muse? Who are the muses? Females? Yeah, it's Taurus and Venus worship. The amusement park, Jurassic Park. There were dinosaurs didn't exist. Take to a riverbank. Chapel, sanctuary. That's right. Little Cape, Cape Cod. Diminutive of late Latin, kappa or capo. Yep, kaput. COVID, corona, skull. There you go, DJ. I'm with you. Oh, yeah, I know my shit. Cap. Letters in caps. Capitalism. What are capital letters and why is it lowercase in capital? Why you gotta be this big to go on a ride? Because you must be a certain energy, a certain height to prepare for danger. Yeah, because babies can get flung out of a roller coaster and there's your baby dead like that crow at the bottom of the amusement park ride. Isn't that strange? You're all going to a park to celebrate cheating death. And the feeling of going so fast, up and down and around and shit, that's not good for your organs. Think about it. You know what I remember from the amusement park? This is a good build. I always got nervous going into the actual ride and then the fucking metal, like big ass thing to put over you to hold you in that thing and shit. It was painful. You have to hold on to it. And then when it starts to go slow up that thing, and then you're looking down, you're like, oh my God, can I get out of this? I don't know what I'm doing. And then all of a sudden it's too late. It goes down and around and then you're fucking spinning and shit and you're knocking your head, your neck. You can get a slit disc from that. How many of you got injured at an amusement park ride? Right? With your little animals that are eating all your junk food. Yes. Capet. Yes. Capoeira. Capoeira. Brazilian martial arts. Capoeira. Look it up. Where you at? What's a capo in the mafia? A capo? I'm a Don. You're a Don? No, you're the DAWN, motherfucker. You're Venus. The dawn's early light is Venus. She's the morning star, hence early light. The only star you can see in the morning is her. She's a badass bitch. That one made the crow. Do you understand me? It's watching you for good and bad. You can be both. It's okay. But you have to know your shit when you are doing both. Jay, what do you mean by knowing your shit? So when it's time to go to the bathroom, you know when to go, right? Oh, I got to shit. Oh, I got to pee. Oh, God, that was right. Why is your body doing all that? But you don't know how to be aware of a dead animal, to go and take care of something, to go. Green means to go in your traffic light. Green is the color of Venus. Emerald green is her stone. Why your Islamic flag is green and the Incredible Hulk is green, honey. It's your animal side. Did you know that? What animals are green? A praying fucking mantis will fuck you up. Don't fuck around with a mantis. You ever seen one look at you a little angry and do this? I've seen it. And why is it mad at you? There are some mantises that will attack you because it's just like, and they're huge and they're women, big one. The biggest mantis are female. The men are small. Women stand up. Do you understand me? Your most dangerous creature that is green is a female mantis. It will fuck you up if you don't know what you do. You better sit still. Don't move. You sit still. This is how you deal with a hornet or any animal that might be nervous with you. You just shut up and stop. You stop. It's got infrared energy. Movement makes it nervous. It can sense you. It's ultrasounding you. It's got different eyes than you. It's MRI scanning you. It's seeing everything you did as a baby, a teen, what you ate, drank, how many parasites you got in you. It doesn't like you because you have McDonald's in you, like I did. Skittles, Starburst, Bluetooth, Fortnite. Get it? Trump, Kamala, Joe Rogan. You don't have nature, rocks, dirt, barefoot, sunlight, moonlighting your body. Nope. Do you get it? When the mantis is doing that at you and it wants to hurt you, I've done this. I just sat there and looked at it. Like this. That's how you deal with someone in the street. Hey, motherfucker. They have different eyes than you, don't they? They've been seeing all kinds of different shit than you have. They don't have a job like you. They had a broken home. Some of you have a broken home too. They have different eyes than you. You make them nervous. So they're going to rob you or hurt you. What do? Yell, scream, grab your phone for the police only? Do some martial arts on them? Try something different. Just be a wall. They'll hate that. They're not used to stillness. They're used to chaos. That's why the hornet will fuck you up if you laugh. Do you understand me? You have to be still. Like your earth is firm, honey. She's not spinning. They want you spinning 1,000 miles an hour to walk right past roadkill and to forget about your ancestor as the animal form, honey. Do you understand me? Mantis style. Tong Long is my favorite style of Kung Fu. Mantis is a style. I know. Oh, yeah. Deadly style. You can put a hole through a tree or through a wall if you know what you're doing with the mantis finger. I know someone else also who is training mantis style. It's a very dangerous technique. It'll deal with you real fast. You get all your points. Think about it. What is the mantis going to do? It's not going to waste time wrestling you. It's not going to try to lift you up and talk to you and break you down. It's like, nigga, I know how to fucking I know exactly where your weak spot is, right here. You can die from one blow right there. You know that? It's your artery to your heart. Marshall, get them right there. Any bite there, be careful. Do you understand me? You have all kinds of meridians that will shut you down, freeze you, give you a stroke. Why do you get allergies out of nowhere? Where did it come? How'd that happen? Nothing touched you. All of a sudden you can't, right? Yeah, they're putting things in your trees, by the way, to give you pollen. Polly want a cracker? Apollo, the god of death, Saturn, honey, black shit rules. Hence, a crow that is black, you must bury that thing or put it in the waters of earth. But take it to your home. Let it know who you are, because it's not dead. It's still floating around you. It's going to follow. The spirit of that animal will follow everywhere. You have a new pet now. You have an invisible pet. Did you know that? It's great. Every roadkill you save, you're being watched by the ghost of that damn animal. So depending on what you do, think about it. Why you have horror movies with animals that come get you? Haunted mutant ghosts and shit. People, there's truth to that shit. Do you hear me? Oh, you're an atheist. I forgot. You don't believe death. It's all black. Really? Every person I've ever spoken to who's died has seen a white light or has seen Jesus Christ himself say, hey, it's okay. I want you to come back. I've heard this. So we're not being taught Christianity correctly. Because the person who saw Jesus did not go to church. Was a gangster. Yeah, street kid. Okay? In the wrong place at the right time. Loud and clarred. Oh, loud and claro. Yeah. You understand me? Now, let's talk about your parents. Who are I didn't say it. Your parrot. Paris Hilton. You think I'm fucking playing with you? I'm playing with my words? Your parents are your parrots. They're parakeets, honey. Think about it. Slow down. Is it a parent to you? Your apartment. Ment means mind in Latin, honey. It means take apart your mind. It's not a bad thing, but your landlord is breaking you down with rent. Also, a musical, Rent, right? About AIDS, I believe? Okay. What's going on? Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy is Ross. Yo, Rossclot. Ross means red, honey. Rasta. Rashi. Where are you guys? This is the only way you're going to understand Freemasonry. Never mind the numbers. Play with your balls. Play with your vagina, metaphorically, with your words. I met Creator on the precipice of death 4 years ago, from a black widow bite to my tailbone area. Yep. There. Woo! Shit. Woo! God damn. A black widow bit you? You have been initiated, my friend. You are a fucking serious problem in a good way, DJ. Woo! You survived that? Did you all know what he just said to you? He survived a black widow bite on his tailbone. Do you know how deadly they are? And why is it a black widow? Is a widow a female? Right? The widow of your husband? Right? Why do they do that? Why do they give a human energy to your Spider-Man? Because you have arachnoids in your brain. You didn't hear me. Arachnoid is, what is that? It means spider. Look everything I'm saying up. I'm not showing you my phone no more. You have arachnoids and cannabinoids in your brain, honey. So a parrot or a parent, rent, are related. Hence your crowbar, crow, you better wake up. How do I break into your karma? You can say, a crowbar. The Magna Mater, hers, came before his. Yep. You're living in a vagina, everybody. I'm just going to be very simple. Parental advisory. Yes, you'll see dead things in this video. But yes, you're living in a vagina. Did you know that? Gina? Who's Regina? My mom's name. Gina? Remember that from the Martin Lawrence show? His girlfriend? Gina. How many girls you know named Gina? What does that mean? Qigong, Christ. It's transgender, honey. Your Jesus, Revelation 2:16, I am the bright morning star, Venus, and the root of David. He's telling you I'm a man and a fucking woman. I am Shakti and I am fucking Shiva. Duh. Hence Jesus, Shakti, Christ, Shiva. Two different things, but one and the same. I'm blowing your fucking mind, Catholic. Cat-lick? Yeah. Lick a shot, gunshot in Jamaica, man. Lick a shot? Lick, lick, lick. In patois, to lick someone means to hit them. Catholic? Better wake up. You're being licked or hit by the Leo, the Pussycat Dolls. I'm the only truther to break that one down. Woo! And I don't even do birth chart readings and shit. Like, I'm beyond birth chart readings, honey. Your birth chart readings did not solve shit. And that damn train again. Annoying freaking animals. That big iron horse. Chang Tian, most high in old Canton. Masculine, a Shang Ten. Shang Tian, you hang 10, dude, in Hawaii. Wow, good one. Most high. Feminine, manin. Remember that deodorant by Menin? Right? Old Spice, Menin was a company for deodorant. Dio, God, Domino's, Dominican Republican, Domino's, you're getting played. Oreos, Rio, once again. Your birds are creatures of light, and when they're roadkill, they should not be that. They should be treated like sacred kings and queens, and you honor them. That's all I'm trying to show you. There's too much care for humans today. You guys love humans. Ambulance and shit, fucking, I gotta pull over for that fucking, right, thank you. I gotta pull over and shit. Everyone wants to fucking stop because someone's having a stroke because they ate the wrong food. Or they got a fucking thing in their arm, a needle. Yep. Or they're just, overdosing because they can't stop doing drugs because of the trauma, because of Disney and McDonald's and being in a poor neighborhood. All races, all genders. And if you're someone who's living in a part of the world that's dangerous, but it's all about your struggle and no one else, fuck you. Yeah, there's a lot of you out there. Like, for example, I'm the bad streets of so-and-so or LA. But what about over here and there, Costa Rica and India and the gutters, the favelas, right? And Asia, what about them? And we're Eskimos. And how about what they do in the street when it's cold? They have any gangs and shit? Right. If you are a person who associates with your street and your shit, and you walk around like you're a badass, but you don't acknowledge everyone else's badass, you suck. That is not gangster. That is anti-gangster. I'm not even a gangster, and I'm gonna out-gangster you gangsters. Watch this. First of all, you don't know shit about anyone else you're looking at, depending on who you are. You don't know anything about that person. You're watching them walk. Oh, that person's bougie. Oh, that person's an asshole. Oh, she's hot. Oh, she's ugly. You don't fucking know anything. That's subjective. Now, on some gang shit. My street, my hood, great. I'm going to fight your hood. How is that gangster? You mean to tell me I've trained and spent all this time learning how to trap the drugs and talk codes and shit, and here come the cops, and know how to aim my gun to help my leader of the gang to kill the people, so-called? You're killing another gang banger, a gang person. That's not gangster. Actually, you are anti-gangster. I'm going to say it again for you. What you're doing is undoing what you have been doing by killing the thing that is also you. So what is gang banging and what is gang war about? You're missing the point. You are not being a gangster. You're killing yourself. Bars! That's for Yakuza. I don't care who you are. All of the mafia shit, Freemason gangs, whatever it is, the society you're a part of. Democrat, Republican's a gang, right? The liberal party, I don't care. Catholic, Christian's a gang. Islam is a gang now. Hinduism is a gang. The Buddhists are a gang. They're better than you because they don't believe in a God and they don't eat meat anymore. And listen, the source of Havra, the light. Right. You must know what you are doing. You must know, slow down. You must think about the things that you do and the things that are around you that made you you. What made you you? The letter U. How many Hindus have a letter U and a dot in the middle? Look it up. What's that? What's the field goal? What are they doing with the ball? Going through the little U, uterus, Uranus, Uranus. It's about you. Football, the field goal is putting the dick in the butt, honey. Pardon my language. Basically, or the vagina. It is. It's sex. The football is a phallic symbol. Think about it. The field goal is an open uterus. It's a box. Vaginas are called boxes. For some reason. I wonder why. Earth is the hexahedron box in geometry and your 5 platonic solids. It's a field goal. Your vagina here. You're living in a vagina. It's okay. Your football will be the dick. Okay. Do you understand me? It makes total sense. The rapper Nas, N-A-S, great rapper, genius rapper, has a song where he compares his body to a gun. But he compares the part of his body, which is the dick, to the gun. He mentions foreskin. When you pull back, Nas. Remember Nas? When the Jay-Z thing went on? Okay, for those who don't know, okay. He has a song about his dick being a gun because he knew. The bullets are sperm, honey. Ejaculating. Clip. The clip is going into the vagina. They're using Taurus Venus, guys. You understand me? Venus rules in Taurus. If you don't understand it like that, you won't know what you're doing. You won't even know what your job is, where you're working. All creeds don't merit. Fascists, those who value material over life. Okay? Your fascist is feces. Did you know that? The fascist symbol is feces. It's doo-doo, honey. Go and look up the Roman fasci. It's a log. Bunch of sticks with axes tied and bundled for unity. Why do you call your doo-doo a log? Do you log in? Yup, that's some real shit for you. Do you log in? You call your doo-doo a log. Look at your doo-doo. Most of you can't. It's gross, right? But you can eat all that shit, but you can't look at your doo-doo and you can't look at a dead animal or watch it being murdered before you eat it. But then you eat it. That's not gangster at all. In fact, you gangsters who eat meat, you ain't no gangster. Ah, I got you right. Your meatballs over here, Al Capone, your pasta, he wasn't a mafia guy. Not when he ate that. He went against the code. The mafia of the animals. Didn't think like that, did he? If he was real. Wink, wink. Right? We know there's some games going on here. Al Capone. A and C letters. Air conditioner, honey. Augustus Caesar is A and C. You better wake up to that one. Is he gay or is he straight? I'm an actor. Taurus. I'm an act of the Taurus, like you. I can do gay, straight, Arabic, India, Scottish. I can do tough. I can do a nigga voice. Well, like this, mate. You know what I mean? I can do it all. You should all be able to do that and confuse the fuck out of everybody. That's called being more conscious than anything. Speaking different accents and play different characters. Fuck people's heads. I do it all the time. It's great because they never know. And it makes them assume. And then when I tell them, nope, I'm actually this way, they're like, oh, so you didn't know. You thought you knew, and that's how you based your fucking truth. You were looking at me and you assumed. You were watching my energy and you assumed. You ass. I am an ambassador of cleaning right now. I'm going to show you something real quick. Capital One. I'm going to show you what Dora the Explorer is about. Dora the Explorer? What is that cartoon about? Door? The Doors? Knock, knock, who's there? Why is that joke? What is that about? First of all, why is there some kind of a joke set up to be someone coming to your house? That would be my question. Knock, knock. I would be like, no, I didn't ask you to come. Why are you in my apartment? Why are you even here? What do you mean knock, knock? Did you call first? Fuck with them. That's such a great way to deal with a knock, knock joke. No, I don't want you to knock on my door. Did you ask permission to come to my house? Knock, knock. No, no one's here. Now, where's the joke gonna go? Knock, knock. Who's there? No one. No one who? No one to? Get it? Yeah. No. Don't knock on my door. A knock on your door is someone wanting money, probably. Police, usually, from nowhere. An angry ex-lover. You better fucking wake up. The knock, knock joke is preparing you for your Kit Kat. You did Kim Kardashian is KK. KKK. Knock, knock. Okay, honey? Okay, Corral. Coralville? Iowa? Coral. In the water? Coral. A stone of Taurus. Opal. They're white usually. Corals, right? What's making that? unique artistic things under the water and stones and shit. What makes that happen? Atheists, please tell me with all this no God and sak ma'at. Yes, DJ. And what is saki or suki? Remember suki, True Blood? Suki means to suck, honey. Suck. Like the little baby on The Simpsons, always didn't never speak. What was that one really doing? You better fucking wake. Yup. I know you saw it right away. You know exactly what they were doing with that little thing in the mouth, the pacifier. The acidifier. Okay, it's codes, honey. It's not, I didn't do it. Don't get mad at me. Your Simpsons, what up, hi? Right, wake up. Your Simpsons, and they're all psychic. Your Simpsons, they know everything happens before it happens. Your cartoon Simpsons. You can go to any Simpsons and look at a scene that happened before it happened in real life. And they even asked the cartoon people, they interviewed them, and they're like, yeah, you know, we pretty much know what's going on, and we cartoons and they say it. And I'm like, wow. We're so programmed though that they don't care. They're fine telling you the truth now because you're so stimulated by Bart and Donuts and Bugs Bunny and going loony with your tunes, with your music, that I could tell you the truth about what you're listening to and you'd still play it. I could say what that song that I recorded you're playing, and thank you for playing my song, but that song is designed to destroy your pineal gland. Did you know that? I wrote it with the intent to destroy your pineal gland. I'm serious. Would you still play it? You'd be like, what's a pineal gland? It's your third eye in your middle of your brain. I know how to destroy that by saying certain words. Did you know that you can break someone's right? Hip music, hip hop, hip. It's your body. Are you hip? Are you a hipster? Thank you. A hamster? Hamstring. I could whoop anyone's ass with words who thinks that they know shit, they're better, they got it, they figured it out. I'm good. You're not good. You have more work to do. And so do I. You got to get ready for death. Get ready to leave this body. Did you know that? You getting ready? Your Egyptians did a real good job at that. You can go to Egypt and see all that work. That's all it was about, honey. None of it was about just making some shit in honor of Ra and Osiris and Cleopatra and Isis and Ma'at and Horus. No, it wasn't about that at all. They knew that they would have to go. Thank you for the smiley faces. They knew, dumbasses out there, you scientists, that at some point you leave this. So it would make sense that when you're leaving to go somewhere else, you get ready for the vacation. The vacation of death. Well, how would you do that? Hieroglyphics, honoring stars and shit, and calling them names and honoring them while you're alive, and making a temple that sort of aims towards that constellation. Maybe all over the world they did this. Maybe right, getting ready to leave your body is what everything is about. The pyramids are only about leaving your body. You have medulla pyramids in your brain in the anatomy. You have an anal triangle. Look it up. You have pyramid kidneys. It means to leave the body. Pyramid goes up. It can be turned upside down, but it's to shoot. Do you understand me? Shoot. Shoots and ladders. Remember that game? To shoot the gun, to ejaculate. Release. Have you released your stress? Have you released your ignorance? Have you pulled back your chamber music? Remember, Cypress Hill had chamber music? Very smart one there, right? What's that about? What are your little rappers? What are they telling you? Oh, this is hilarious. I'm not even trying to be funny. I could just go on stage and just talk like this, and people who understand real shit would find it hilarious. Because it is funny. Because I make it fun and I make it serious. I get it done within an hour. I've already gone too long for my liking. I have to get up tomorrow at 5 a.m. But that's okay. This is about a dead crow. I got to go put it in the water and give it a blessing and all that stuff. So that's my work. I'm going to end my video soon. I'm going to smoke one more little sacred tobacco cigarette. Ooh, cigarettes. Jay is unhealthy. How do you get a collapsed lung? Has anyone thought to ask questions about why do you get a collapsed lung? Because you're lacking calcium. What holds your lung there to be firm like the earth? Calcium. Okay. If you smoke, you lie on rocks. You roast yourself back. You get the minerals. You balance the negative and the positive. You lie in your body. naked if you can, on rocks with the sun hitting you. So you're preparing your body for the dumbass things you're going to do to it. You can do remedies. I'm not encouraging you to be crazy and do dumb things, but most of you will. So if you're going to do it, you better lie on some rocks to make your terra firma. You're an earthling. The reason why you get a collapsed lung, you've been wearing shoes, eating processed foods, and the processed cigarette. Do the math. It's plastic of years and years and years. I know someone, they have a grandfather smoked 3 packs a day and lived to be 82. Jesus Christ, what a fucking warrior. God damn. Can you believe that shit? 3 packs a day for 30 years and live to be 82? Most of you won't make it past. Yes, honey, that's a bad motherfucker. I want to talk to that one. I might not even like them. I don't care. They might be racist. But what the fuck? What do they have in their DNA that keeps them alive after 3 packs of cigarettes for 30 fucking years? And you all know someone like that. Who are they? And are they the most high? Are they someone with a high octave? Yes. They're cheating death. They're a hero, actually. Okay, it might be dumb. They want to die. They don't care. How are they still living then? Fuck, that was genius. Oh, pardon me, I'm getting a bit stiff. My hip is really being a little nasty. Sitting down the wrong way makes my injury worse. So when I get up, if you notice me limping, it's getting better. Don't worry about it. It's going to take me years. It might never get fixed fully, but it's getting there. So I'm in a lot of pain right now. Barnstorming. Gone wrong. Yeah. So, okay. People who can cheat death are a guru to me. People who can do things like watch porn all day. I'm not saying do this. I have tons of girlfriends or boyfriends running around, but they live to be 90. How are they doing this? And everyone is telling you better not do that. Don't waste your life force. Don't eat that. Don't smoke. That's not spiritual, but they're outliving you and me. Do you hear me? Even you vegans. A lot of you vegans probably won't make it past your 30s because you like science still and the ball earth. It's, and the doctor thing. It's, woo, Lord have mercy. And then you're vaping. Do not vape. A ritual plant. Do not vape. Get the plant itself as a leaf and smoke it. And put some turmeric in it. Okay? Not that deep. But it is deep. So, in closing, what have we learned today about dead birds? You have a Krista Galley in your skull. Kristagalli. Look that up right now. Opens you to the world of the ancestors. They may witness you in the smoke from the place between. Fucking genius. When you burn, so in India, they burn the body and put it in the Ganga. And that smoke of the body, that's, I didn't see that one. That's a good one. Yep, that makes sense. Even incense you're burning the energies of your ancestors and the star systems that made them. But a lot of you don't know that. You're just, it smells great in here. Oh, it's for ambiance. It's to get laid. It's for your little, your little fancy elite party there. You're going to have potpourri and hors d'oeuvres and incense and call yourself a yogi and shit. You're going to have yoga mats, right? And henna tattoos and chakra tattoos and call yourself a yogi. That's not yoga. That's not being a Hindu. That's not Krishna. Krishna doesn't need that. Krishna is devotion, honey. Devo is the name of Shiva. Devo or Devo, the band, it's the name of Shiva. Look it up. Devo, devotion. Wake up, man. Embrace the death because Shiva is the god of death. There is no death. If you're devoted to letting go of this and just being grounded in something that's creating you, that's Krishna. Not tattoos, yoga, doing the mantra only either, right? Being an Indian from India. No, that's not Krishna. Panis Vita, cannabis protection, Vinum Tatia. Hey, DJ, do a build on tobacco. The same way you did it for cannabis, do a build on tobacco and break down tobacco, DJ. Watch this. What does tobacco sound like? To back. Oh, I gotta get your back? I forgot, nigga. I didn't bring my gun. I'm sorry. I don't believe in killing other bangers. I'm a gangster. If I kill another gangster, that makes me anti-gangster. So how can I be a gangster when I'm killing other gangsters? Hence, devotion. You walk away. You leave it. Suffer on your own. Why are you joining some kind of a club or a cult? Because you didn't have mom and dad? You can't figure it out on your own? Well, let a bird raise you. Go outside with the bird. Let them watch them and how they eat. Do you watch Birds in the City? Oh, I forgot. You've been watching Sex in the City. That's why. Okay. I know. You're Sarah Jessica Parker, the sexy, horny one, right? Okay. Now, do you watch your birds in the city? Do you see what they do? They're eating the food that they shouldn't be. They're eating junk food. Excuse me? Jay, you're all about diet and not eating bad food and other stuff and candy and shit, but somehow your ants, your insects, your flies, your birds will eat Fritos and Cheetos. You know that. And little Oreo crackers. They'll eat your food, but they won't get sick like you. You want to know why? Because they prepared their body for dumb shit. They've been outside all day. They've been earthing. Another fucking train. Wow, a lot of trains today. It's training day. DJ, bread is life, cannabis is protection, wine is pleasure. DJ, do a build on tobacco, man. So tobacco, the back. It's a small penis complex. They want you to know they have a small penis when they the sirens, and because they're compensating. It's alpha male shit. No one has to know a train. Just be quiet. The train can come. It's fucking almost 11 o'clock at night. We have to get up early. Why do I have to know you're fucking coming through my city? Shh, be quiet. You're annoying. Now, junk food is not junk food. Your dick is called junk. You're junk? Okay, now listen to me very carefully. In order for the elite to poison you, whatever's in that junk food, there's something conscious in there. Your animals know that, but they're not doing what you're not staying in a house. They're not wearing shoes. They are grounded, and their immune systems are so pumped that they can eat what the fuck they want at any time and be fine. Whereas you are eating and eating and eating and putting things in your feet, putting other medications and other contaminants. You're contaminated. Your animals aren't so much contaminated. The chemtrails are sure fucking with them, but you and I have radiation poisoning, right? You see where I'm going here? Okay, so DJ, tobacco, we're waiting for your genius mind before I end. I got a minute left. So I'm not doing any longer. I'm getting in pain and I got to go and bury this bird. That was a nice fart. First of all, your fart is art. It's the art of the F. Yes or no? When you know and think more clearly about what you're looking at, you're going to laugh at it and let it go and rule your own kingdom. You have to see the sexual nature of the things that you are watching, and you must also pull over for dead animals and not be uptight, right? A lot of uptight people. You aren't down tight, you're uptight. You aren't side tight. What is it? Why are you uptight? Where are you going? Up where? Where the Most High is? Is he sober, the Most High? Do you think that for 1 second your God is sober? Think again. The word tobacco is not the autochthonous name for tobacco. Tupacu means to smoke. We smoked many things. Ah, right. Wonderful. But what say you, DJ, about the tobacco plant? Now, the FBI likes to plant bugs. Did you hear what I said to you? They used a plant and an animal or an insect, a creature, to tap dance your apartment and hear what you're doing. They bugged your phone, but you kill cockroaches. Flies are gross, but the bug is in the culture. Are you bugging out? Stop bugging me. Its name is Mapacho, Great Mother. Mapacho. Poncho. Thank you. So I'm smoking mama. So how can my lung collapse or get cancer? I do get a cough, I'll be honest. But my energy levels, and I mean, I'll be for real, I've been smoking long enough that I think I should have some kind of issue. But it's only been about, like, what, 9 years off and on? I don't know. Anyhow, my point is this. Morning Star, there we go. Your tobacco is also the leaf of Mars, who rises in the morning and fucks with Aries, and he no likey that. A woman known as Venus, she goes up where Aries is in the morning, and she's overshining him, overpowering the sun that rules there, and another sun known as Mars. That'd be a battle of gender. Or it could be making love. You take your pick. It's both, honey. They fight and they make love. You don't fucking understand. When they fight, you better know when they fight. And when they make love, you better know when they make love. Your elite know that. Your government knows that. And they time everything perfectly with the vibration of your fucking stars. Do you understand me? Mars is the alpha fucking male. Most alpha males want women to treat them like kings and know their place, but Venus puts Mars in place. Do you think Mars likes that in the morning? I don't think so. There's a problem there. That gave birth to your fast food and your STDs. Ah, right, because she rules sex. And so does Mars, your blood. That makes your dick hard, right? Yeah? Why you have AIDS. It's astrology, compassion, my God. Syphilis, take your pick. Syphilis, Osiris. Wake up, people, Persia. Cyrus the Great, Osiris, where are you? They all knew about your tobacco code or your wordplay, the death thing, and sacred animals, and back to the crow. Mars, the agrarian farmer, the poison apple. Poison's a rock band and an R&B song. That girl is poison. What are they talking about? Why isn't that boy poison? That girl is poison. Why can't the boy be poison? Right? He spreads HIV and AIDS too. And syphilis and herpes? No, but it's the girl is poison. Remember Bell, Biv, DeVoe? Bell. People. Bull. Biv. Iv. Isis. Ivy, honey. Isis. Hi. Wake up. And Devo, once again, is a name for Shiva. Backed. They didn't know that. And there's 3 singers. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. That girl is poison. Right? They're doing a dance on you. R and B. 3 letters. A symbol in the middle with 2 letters vibrating on your ass. Your ass. Now, I'm getting stiff. I am an ambassador who cleans trash. Ass, honey. Door. Ass. Door. I'm going to go a little bit longer. What does that mean? What is an ambassador? What part of your body would be a door? Your butt cheeks, maybe? And then, okay, the keyhole? Guys, relax. Ambassador? The doors. Jim Morrison or Lesson. Aries, like the strand of COVID is Eris. All right, I'm going to end now. Thank you for all that came in here. And thank you for my crow and my 155 omen. That was the crow saying hi to me. Listen, these videos are proving my numerology, my orbs, everything that I've been working on, and my collages that I make. Thank you for the hearts are coming. They work what I do. And if you want me to do a collage in honor of your name or show you something, I do it for like $10 donation. My email is rawzen617@gmail.com. Rawzen, rawzen617@gmail.com if you want a sacred collage. And once I make it for you and I email it to you, you print it out, I guarantee you the next day, something will happen relating to that fucking collage. I guarantee you, because I can do it. I'm doing it with mine. You saw me with this 155 guy. I have it in my phone. All those photos are used for collages that I mix together with other numbers. Simple. For miracles. I'm a beast, and so can you be. Taurus is the beast. Venus is the mark of the beast. She's Mark Wahlberg. Anyone named Mark? Are you marked? Are you a marksman? Rifle? Better wake your fucking ass up and stop being an alpha. Get your feminine thing going there, honey. Relax. Relax with that alpha shit. Okay? Mark your words. Mark is your mama, mother. Taught you how to be that way. Okay? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, bitch. And life can be a bitch. They don't say life can be a dick or a testicle. It's a bitch. So then what is death? A bastard? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Shakti Om, the crow, in my chat room. Om, Ram, Reem, Ram, Saha, Suya, Yanamaha. Om, Chandra, Yanama. Om, Hum. Vajraguru paid my city for the Buddhists. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Allahu Akbar. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Take your pick. Atheists. Okay. And share this video because DJ and I were fire. And everyone else too. Wow. And thank you.